There's a new prostitute in the neighborhood. I thought it was a cop last night. And then I looked again and I'm like, no, it's not a cop, that's a full-on prostitute. Not very fetching, as they say. You know, I don't want to be mean. You know, I don't know, like, why wouldn't you just jerk it? Wouldn't you rather jerk it? And like, oh my God, I'm looking at her right now. Oh, she's pretty sexy, all right. Boy, she's really playing it. Leaning up against, like, train. Oh, she's rubbing her ass now. Oh, she's got a black, skin-tight, like, sort of dress thing on, and a face like a mule. Oh my God! Wow. It's pretty sad. Flip-flops. Dirty blonde hair. Some kind of tattoo on her shoulder. Oh. She's got her hip up, you know, kind of sitting there, kind of sassy looking. Maybe I should have another attitude about this and go to the cash machine. How much do you think that cost? My guess is 20. Or 5. $5, maybe? What's the price of crack? $5 or something? It's that. Oh my God. I think she might be pregnant. You know, you gotta have money. You gotta have money. That's the whole deal. It is the oldest profession. It's a profession, and it certainly would be a difficult job. I can't imagine. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I can. Yeah, when I was 16, I did this girl for a couple cases of beer. You know, it was beer money. She offered. At 16, I would have done her anyway. She offered the beer. What was I gonna do? I was 16, for God's sakes. Does that make me a full-on prostitute? No, not really. Maybe I did her twice. 2 times, that was it. A friend of mine, she put a ticket to Florida on her credit card. I didn't think it was right. I did it twice. I was drunk, and then I was like, I'm not doing that again. I don't need a couple cases of Little Kings that bad. I don't know why Little Kings seem to sweeten the deal. Like, I think that, like, I would have gone for Michelob or something like that. Like back in the day, like Michelob, that was a prom type beer. It was a quality beer. Or Lowenbrow. Oh yeah, that Lowenbrow was an import. You know, there are a lot of beers that I would drink when I was a kid. Busch, Budweiser, St. Louis, Missouri, of course, Busch or anything like that. You know, no, I drank Schlitz. I drank malt liquor mostly when I was in art school. You know, I'd drink it, sure, why not? Out of art school, I'd drink malt liquor. I like Black Label. I thought that was a quality beer, too. Rolling Rock was very delicious. I like that. I like the green bottle. Corona wasn't bad. I liked Corona. I basically just would drink anything that had alcohol in it. You know, no Listerine or anything like that, but I mean, if somebody made me a drink and said it was bourbon, I wouldn't say, oh, that's disgusting. I might say, that's disgusting, but I'll drink it. You know, I preferred I preferred beer and vodka. Sometimes I'd have a Jack and Coke, maybe. Somebody else was. Vodka, beer, mostly beer. Lots of beer. I don't know, like a 3-pack a night or something. But I'd buy a case. You don't want to run out, you know. Never wanted to run out. That would be stupid. Why? My whole attitude was like, Well, if you're gonna drink, you might as well drink. You know, don't fuck around. I didn't fuck around. If I was gonna drink, I was gonna get fucked up. It was pretty fucked up. I haven't had a drink in over 20 years. I don't miss it at all. It was so stupid. See, it makes you do stupid things, like when you're a kid, like have sex with some girl for a case of beer. It was more than a case of beer, as I remember. I was pretty good, you know. I'm sure I gave her money's worth, I would think. Probably. I don't know, probably not. You know, I'm not real well endowed or anything. You know, I got real tiny feet, you know, tiny hands, tiny feet. You know, bust my load real quick. That was me. Or that is me. That's me. He did good. I was talking to my friend Ginyin, and that girl, like I'm a crazy tipper. This is true. For like the amount of, you know, I'm not rich, but if somebody's like, if it's a waiter or waitress, I'm generally gonna tip real heavy. And Ginyin has worked in the restaurant business, so she understands stuff like if somebody comps your check, right? Somebody comes out and says you don't have to pay, the manager comped your check. That what you do for the waiters is that however much the check was, like say the check was $100, you leave that $100 for the waiters. Now me, I'm similar to Ginyin in that if the check was $100 and my meal was comped, I'm not only going to leave the $100, but I'm also going to leave what I probably would have normally in the tip. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to leave 150 or something. She gets this shit. But she's one of the more generous people I've ever known. You know, buying packs of cigarettes for like, you know, the dude in the store that was trying to get a Lucy and they don't sell Lucy's. Here, let me buy you a pack. She goes and gets a burger and she's tipping everybody out. She said, how many people work here, right? And there were 5 people working there, so she gave everybody a 20. It's very nice, man. That makes people's day, you know? For someone that isn't rich, 20 bucks. And then she's leaving, and as she's leaving, some chick comes out and says, thank you so much. I didn't have money to get home tonight. I didn't know how I was going to get home. What do you think Ginyin did? You know, here, take 100. You know? I feel like crying, man. It's just like, everybody should sort of function like this, and that's the problem with our society is people don't. They're just selfish, and like, selfishness is sort of rewarded. In the time of Trump, that's definitely true. I've known her since I was, I don't know. She says I dated her when she was 14. Come on, that means that I would have been like 16. That's perverted. She would have had to have been a freshman in high school. Could that be 14? But I didn't get, you know, Ginyin, she's like, she was kind of goody-goody. No, come to think of it, no, she's not really goody-goody now that I was just thinking about a story. But like in a lot of respects, very goody-goody. Not slutty. That's what I'm saying. Not vulgar. One day I'll have Ginyin on camera so everybody can see that Ginyin exists. Ginyin's very attractive. Dress is kind of understated. Like, would just wear jeans and a shirt, but maybe the shirt would even be baggy. She'd never wear those black tight pants. I ask her that kind of crap all the time. What are you wearing? You know? How's your pooper looking? Oh, it looks pretty good. Cherries are $2.99 a pound. That's another thing about Ginyin is she's not broke, but she's sort of cheap like me. I was just talking to her earlier. She cuts her own hair. You know, for her to go get her hair cut would not break her bank account. Ginyin. she's not really extravagant about herself, you know. Like how I don't go on vacation, right? She doesn't either. She hates that shit. It's a fucking drag, you know? Oh, vacation? You know, you're sleeping in a bed with possible bed bugs, you know? It's sandals, you know? That's my dream vacation, sandals. It looks great on the commercials, but how am I gonna get Remy and Mango there? It's not gonna happen. Speaking of Ginyin, I've been giving her shit. She doesn't eat rice pudding, and I'm like, go get some fucking rice pudding. I can get it at Walmart, but at Key Food? Fuck no, they don't have, well, actually they do have a rice pudding that's like put up by, you know, this company, which is not exactly what I like, but I mean, it's okay. It fucking pissed me off. I complained about not having unsweetened tea, so I have friends that work here. I've been living here forever, so they ordered me unsweetened tea, which is fucking awesome. They got the Gold Peak and the Pure Leaf. It's good. Who needs sugar? First they ordered unsweetened flavored, and I'm like, no, it's just tea. Just tea, you know? You know, if her life was different, let's say Ginyin's life was different,